for decades
Yeah.
who say about you that you don't know what you don't know.
Well, I suppose that's true of anyone. How can anyone know what they don't know?
Been them the doors of my torture chamber, whatever I see. 500 everybody hanging by their motherfucking neck, looking at how it me. Can't you see that they're gonna hill?
And I like Boeing's like trying to take it like slightly improved because like it's got airbags, but it's still an imprecise landing. You know, it's somewhere in a huge expanse of desert, and it's basically landing on airbags and kind of crashing in the desert. You know, like okay, that's one way to land. But I think the future has to be precise propulsive landing because that's what you need to go to the moon or to Mars or anywhere else in the solar system, and that's the thing we should be focusing on. And yeah, so we're already going to the space station back, by the way. Like Boeing isn't doing that. Sorry?
2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
So when we designed the Model S, we actually thought, well, we should preserve the optionality. So what if people do want to switch out their battery pack? What if they only want to stop for a short period of time? And when you come to the Tesla station, it shouldn't be really called the supercharging station. It should just be called the Tesla station. You have the choice of the supercharger, which is and always will be free, or you have the choice of a battery pack swap, which is faster than you can fill a gas tank. So the only decision you need to make when you come to one of our Tesla stations is, do you prefer faster or free?
Boeing won $4.2 billion in this contract. SpaceX was awarded $2.6 billion. Let's talk about that discrepancy there. I mean, are you guys in second place here?
Our system will do about twice as much for about half as much.
As the Boeing system,
yeah,
the CST-100.
Yeah, absolutely.
So your system is then superior, you say?
Yeah, oh, definitely, like light years ahead.
How so?
Well, we can do precise propulsive landing. They're doing parachutes and airbags. They need like some huge area to land in. I mean, like 100 square miles or something of landing zone. And it's sort of an ignominious, embarrassing sort of landing, quite frankly. It looks like a crash.
Were you...
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg!
Consecutive launches is a great record.
I would, although I'd like to point out that there were two highly publicized failure investigations, one for Delta IV Heavy, one for Atlas. The Air Force conducted failure investigations. ULA has a very good track record. It is just not quite as perfect as 68 perfect launches.
Mr. Gass, you have any response to that?
We measure the mission success by our customers' declaration. And so if they declare that the satellite and the mission is a success, we use the same record. And why it's that important, because our profit is tied to a mission success. If we don't deliver it, it's not only we forfeit our profit, but potentially get a penalty. So the declaration is about the on-orbit capability, and that's how we measure success.
Mr. Musk, in October 2012, I believe this is right, a secondary payload aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket was sent into the wrong orbit because one of the 9 Merlin engines powering the rocket failed. What recourse did the owner of the secondary payload have in that situation to recover damages? In other words, what's next? What was next?
Right. Well, by ULA's definition of success, that mission was perfect.
No, what was next?
Right. Well, by ULA's definition of success, that mission was perfect.
By an unknown enemy.